Hey there folks, Pliskin by 51mm, and today I'm doing a video real quick showing that I have the new Magpul stock, or not Magpul stock, Magpul rear sight attached to my Black Rain Ordnance M4 now. Don't think I'll be able to get out to test it out this weekend, unfortunately. It's supposed to rain for the rest of the weekend, I think. It's supposed to be bad storms tonight. So I just went ahead and installed it today. Of course, naturally, it flips down like this. You can put an optic up here, and then if you need to use it, just take your optic off if it's like got a quick release lever, and then you just hit this button right here. It's under my thumb. You hit that. Hold on here. Let me get the. There we go. And then you just flip it up, and then you're ready to use your iron sights. And this one comes with a dual aperture that I've got on there. As you can see here, I'll try to orient this where you can all see it better without me tearing things up. That is the CQB close range aperture there. That would be for Kyle Rittenhouse maneuvers. And then you take this little tab here. Of course, I got it flipped down, then you flip it back up. And now you can shoot out just a wee bit further. Let me get it in a better light. There we go. Now you got the little bit tighter, more precise aperture for a little bit more distance with an iron sight. So that is what it is there. But yes, I've got it on. Installation wasn't too bad. You just pull the charging handle back and then you slide it in. For me, the screw came out on mine, and I had to back it back in. That wasn't too bad. It's probably the easiest installation of anything I've done, firearm related wise, in a while. For put it this way, it's easier than putting that bolt release in my M1A by far. As you can see here, I got a red stamp on my hand that isn't blood. I went to a gun show earlier, a big one, biggest one I'd been to in a few years, and they had everything in the world in there, and I almost, had I known beforehand, I'm sure they probably said it on the website, but in my sleepy stupor, I did not pay any attention. They would not accept debit or credit card. Everything had to be done in cash, paper money. And had I had known that, I would have probably withdrew a good portion of money, and I would have been walking out of there today with an M1 Garand, because I seen an M1 Garand. It was only $1,800, and it was very well put together. It had the most beautiful wood stock you could think of, and I simply just couldn't buy it because I didn't have no paper money in any great volume on my person. So that gun show comes back around in August, and if I go back through and that Garand is there again, well, then you know what I'm going to be doing a video on, because I would have been doing a video on that Garand today instead of the AR. But I figured I would show you some stuff I did buy. I bought some of this Sig Sauer M17 V-Crown ammunition. Try to bump that. There we go. It's 124 grain plus P jacketed hollow point V-Crown ammunition made for the M17 handgun. As everybody probably knows by this point, the M17 is the pistol that replaced the M9 in military service. So Sig made some custom ammo for that pistol. It's just like a really glorified Sig P320. So they made some ammo for it, and I want to see how that will perform in my SPO1. My SPO1 being hammer fired instead of striker. This stuff probably ought to perform very well, with it being plus P in the 124 grain range as well. It's probably going to be a pretty good combination there. So if my CZ likes this stuff, I may stockpile it for self-defense ammo. And then I bought 50 rounds of 8mm Egyptian surplus. You can see here. Let me get this going. Yes, Egyptian 8mm surplus. 50 rounds. I'm not sure. The guy said it's corrosive, which was to be expected. But that won't stop me, because I plan to get 2 cleaning kits for my M24. One that's for, like, commercial non-corrosive ammo, and then a cleaning kit specifically for when I run corrosive through it. And it'll probably be something I have to throw together with my own money, because I don't know anybody who makes 8mm cleaning kits. Somebody probably does, and I'm just not aware of it. But yes, that's what I have planned. I do plan to get some dies for reloading for the 8mm soon. And he also had a Egyptian FN M49, which is the precursor, in subtle terms, precursor to the FNFAL, because the action is quasi similar to the FNFAL. They got adjustable gas systems and tilting bolt. Well, not tilting. I guess it would be tilting, because this has a rotating bolt. So yeah, like a tilting bolt, like an SKS. The FN49. Those are really good guns. He had one of those there in 8mm too. I've seen so many cool guns today. Unfortunately, I did not see any M1A models, but there were plenty of M1 Garands and World War II era bolt-action rifles, a few Enfield carbines, jungle carbines, N303 British, and probably the most pristine condition World War II era German 8mm Mauser that I've seen, and it came with the rifle scope as well. It wasn't a German rifle scope, but it was time period, like a wartime bring back type gun, and it had a old Mauser, like, well, it wasn't Mauser, but old style scope on it, like what's on my 1909 Argentine Mauser. So I thought that was pretty cool, but alas, I did not have no paper money on hand to make any firearm purchases. Otherwise, it would have probably been a bad a bad day for my wallet. It would have been screaming in agony the whole time I was in there. But yes, this is just some stuff that I got. Figured I'd show, the ammo I got at the gun show, and the new rear sight has been put on the new AR. So things are in motion. They're moving. I just need more time to get out and, test them out and shoot them. So, but that's coming. Just be patient. Give me time. I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.